Good morning, everybody. I'm going to demonstrate our new compressor, our V5 compressor, installed on our 78 Corvette that has the LSSimple bracket kit, along with the Harrison high mount kit, along with the new V5 compressor. We'll crank it up with the air on. This is a truck engine out of a Cadillac, actually. 6-liter motor. Whenever I put it in, I had the Silverado brackets on there, and I got this nice little war wound from my high mount alternator that was sticking through my hood. Now I've got it relocated with truck spacing. If I went with F-body spacing, I'd even have a little tighter gap here on my covers. Covers, the only cutting that I had to do to get them to fit was this little corner right here and just a little bit over there. Other than that, everything fits fine. It clips onto the fuel rails on the F-body intake and makes a clean installation. Brackets on a motor stand aren't beautiful, but in the car, what makes them nice is you can cover your engine however you want. You can use GTO covers. You have to trim out right here around the alternator, and that's it. Other than that, Corvette, this is where the alternator set on a Corvette. We're just a little off because we're using truck spacing. I didn't want to have to pull the balancer and change that for no reason when I had room up here. The F-body spacing to give you more room here. 3/4 of an inch under a hood is a lot. It'll add 3/4 of an inch here. If you want to go with a low mount compressor, you can relocate the truck compressor along with it with another bracket. Makes it pretty simple. All our kits are expandable, so if you come into the budget and you only have money for the stuff on the left side, the essentials, you have to have an alternator and a power steering pump. You start with that. Later on, you decide, well, I got room for a low mount. We can hook you up with that. You need a high mount. This is the ticket. The reason I angled all this right here is where these covers will fit. This one here has an adapter on it, and it still fits fine, but I didn't want to have to redo my hoses. That was on a little foreign compressor, sanding compressor, and it was sitting way up here. You had to cut out half your cover to make it work. I went ahead and put this bracket kit on there. I used my lines over because I didn't want to have to redo them. Got a little manifold adapter. And I got my V5 compressor on here running real smooth. I started out this time with a test with a new belt. I got all these pulleys worked out where they're really clean. They don't make any racket, and they tension and do what they got to do. This is the only trimming I had to do on this cover. This is the overall look you're looking for. Clean, simple, expandable, affordable, and dependable. This right here works, and the way it's designed, you cover it up. You don't showcase brackets so much as you do the rest of your job. You don't want the highlight of your project to be brackets, just like you don't paint shiny things on the inside of a car you want to take away from the outside. Same thing here. That's a clean enough bracket. It's got an air engraving in there. It's easy to put on. You mount the bracket, stick the compressor in, clock it, bolt it down, put a belt on. It's easy. Come in, you decide later on, hey, I'm going to put my motor in something else. Well, then if it needs to have the F-body spacing, you don't have to start over. Get with me, I'll send you some bolt spacers. You can relocate every bit of this back by changing the balancer, the water pump, and then changing the spacers and bolts, which I can provide at cost, plus a little shipping, and you'll have that. If you're a returning customer, of course I'll take care of you. So this is the final frontier on the compressor. I won't be changing it out again. Got my new compressor on there, got it serviced out. The old one was fine, but I guarantee you the new one will freeze you out. And a brand new one don't have worn out rings and different things that make them compress. This one here is very efficient. Freeze you out and turn the air down. See, all I drive-by wire stuff fits right in here. No cutting. It's all planned out. It's a matter of putting it in place. With these covers on here, You don't look at the bracket so much. Like, this is a Corvette, so I'm leaving that like it is. If I had this was in a Pinto, maybe I'd fill this in, put Pinto on it, or Murphy's Pinto, or something like that. You know, whatever you want. The covers didn't have to be chopped all to pieces to fit. That's the whole idea, make them fit, cover up what you don't want to see. And this is how easy it is to take off. Pull the oil cap. They can pick it up like this. Boom, look at the ugly. All the ugly's gone. Just like bam. Stick that on there and you cover it back up. That's easy. Even I can do that.